Acknowledgments. As you have learned, my first professional theater job was a production of On Golden Pond at the Firehouse Dinner Theater in Omaha, Nebraska. I was 14 years old. A remarkable woman named Louise Filbert was playing Ethel, the Katharine Hepburn role, and she taught me a valuable lesson. On opening night of that production, she said to me, "Just like there is an opening night, there will be a closing night, so try to enjoy every second in between." I've always tried to remember that. While I'm not always great at actually doing that, I have never had an opening night since then where I didn't think of Louise's words. In reflecting about those early days in New York, I was pleased to see that most of the names that kept coming up were people I am still extremely close to this day. My best friend, Zuzana Shedkovsky, is still my best friend. I am still incredibly close with Jill Matteo, Sean Dooley, Gavin Creel, and Jen Gambatese. All of the exes I mention in this book, I am still on good terms with. If I didn't mention you, we are not. There are names that are not mentioned in this book that played a pivotal role in making it all happen. Rachel Glickman, Nikki M. James, Patty Murin, Cameron Adams, Christy Smith, Blair Cohan, Matt Inman, and Bill Clegg. Without Bill Clegg, I wouldn't have had this opportunity. He believed in me, and he fully tricked me into writing this book, and I will always be grateful to him for that. Most important, my family is still my family. Rebecca Britt, Julie Rannells, Dan Rannells, and Natalie Whitney. Siblings are a weird thing, sharing little pieces of yourself, your sense of humor, your face, with the people you land in this world with. In my case, I feel like I won the sibling lottery. They are not only some of the coolest and funniest people I know, I also legitimately like them as humans. As adults, we all have very different lives, but we are bonded together in our love for one another, our dark sense of humor, and our love of beef and pork products. A special thanks to my sister Natalie for reading the pages and telling me when I had gone too far, or not far enough. Finally, there's my mother, Charlotte. By far, the most loving human being I have ever encountered and ever will. She has claimed that she has had nothing to do with any professional success I may have achieved. She says that I was born with ambition and she's unsure of its origin, and that she simply stayed out of my way and things just happened as they did. In writing these stories, in remembering the past, I can say with 100% certainty, she is wrong. She gave me confidence when I lacked it, humility when I needed it, and love when I didn't deserve it. She pushed me in quiet ways, and sometimes loud ones, to be who I wanted and needed to be. She bought me a Malibu Barbie when I asked for one as a 5-year-old, and encouraged me to take acting classes at 9 when I was struggling to figure out what my place was. She came to every show, and she never told me I was good when I wasn't. She was honest and caring and strong, and she showed me how to be a good person, and that you can always be polite without being a pushover. Thank you for giving birth to me, Charlotte, and thank you for taking your job as a parent so seriously and so lovingly. And Charlotte, after listening to this audiobook, if you hear anything that you have questions about or anything that is unclear, especially any sex stuff, just ask Natalie to explain it. You're welcome, Natalie. This is Andrew Rannells. We hope you've enjoyed this unabridged production of Too Much Is Not Enough, a memoir of fumbling toward adulthood. This program was directed by Paula Parker. Executive producer, Aaron Blank. Text copyright 2019 by Andrew Rannells. Production copyright 2019, Penguin Random House, LLC. All rights reserved.